Hey there! Welcome back to day 4 of getting to know Sunstar. The scene my sister Rachel's going to be drawing today is of Sunfall comforting Blue Paw after her mother's sudden death. This moment is very impactful in Blue Star's life because Sunfall reaches in and pulls her out of this depression that she's sunk into. In this scene, Sunfall has just become Blue Paw's new mentor since her old one Stonepelt has just retired due to his wounds from the Battle of the Wind Clan never fully healing. Sunfall is having a tough time with his new apprentice Blue Paw. She's always in a bad mood, not even trying with her training. Her mother's death hit her hard. In the moments before the section I'm about to read to you guys now, Blue Paw recklessly almost runs headfirst into a fox's den, and Sunfall decides at this moment that he needs to sit her down and talk to her, and try to bring some comfort to his troubled apprentice. If you want to follow along, I'll be on pages 148 through 151 in Blue Star's Prophecy. Blue Paw turned her paws towards home. "Wait!" Sunfall's mew halted her. "I want to talk to you. We're not going back to camp until you tell me what's going on." "There's nothing wrong. I'm just cold and hungry." "We're all cold and hungry." Sunfall's amber gaze didn't stray from hers. "It doesn't give us the right to be rude or reckless." "I wasn't being reckless!" "You were staring into a fox den!" Sunfall's mew hardened to anger. His gaze burned so fiercely that Blue Paw sturdied her feet, her ears suddenly feeling hot despite the freezing air. "How would Snowpaw have felt if you'd been ripped to shreds? She's only just recovering from Moonflower's death. She doesn't need you to die as well." "I wasn't going to die!" "What were you going to do? Catch a fox and bring it home for supper?" Blue Paw looked away with a shrug. "Now sit down and tell me what's wrong." Reluctantly, Blue Paw clambered up beside him. I'm just having a bad day. That's all. Seems like every day's a bad day with you." "It's a leaf bear. We have to do our best to provide for the clan. But as far as I can tell, you're not even trying. You act like everything's a chore. You scrape through your assessments, though I know you can do better. Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting my time trying to train you. You're so bad-tempered with your clanmates that they're starting to avoid you. And now, when every cat needs to try their hardest, you hunt as though your mind's filled with starling feathers, and your paws are made of stone." His words stung like nettles, and Blue Paw found herself shrinking inside her pelt as he went on. "Why should your clanmates look after you, if you won't do the same for them?" Everything's gone wrong." You miss Moonflower. Of course you do. But she died defending her clan." "Defending? We were attacking, not defending!" "Only to save our territory." "Are you sure?" Sunfall met her gaze, unblinking. "Did you believe that we were defending ThunderClan territory when we headed for battle?" Blue Paw paused, remembering. And then she nodded. "So did every cat on that patrol." Sunfall glanced at the ground. "We thought we were doing what StarClan wanted. We may have been right, and we may have been wrong, but fighting for our clan is part of the warrior code. Whatever doubts you may have, we must not doubt the warrior code. The forest and our clanmates may change around us, but the warrior code remains the same. Moonflower knew that. She fought bravely, and she died bravely. Warriors die in battle. It's a fact. They do not leave us. They join StarClan, where they find old friends and kin, and there they watch over us." Blue Paw glanced through the branches at the darkening sky. Silverpelt would be out soon. Was Moonflower really there watching? Her heart ached with wanting to believe it was true. "Moonflower wants you to be brave, like she was, to do your duty, just as she did." "You think she wants us to die like she did? For nothing?" "Dying for your clan is not nothing." Blue Paw dug her claws into the bark as Sunfall took a breath. I wish Moonflower were still alive too," he murmured, with a sadness that took Blue Paw by surprise. And then he stood up and shook the snow from his tail. "But she's not. And you can't grieve forever. Your clan needs you. Concentrate more on your training." His mew was brisk, and he leaped down from the tree root. "It will give you something else to think about." "I don't want to think about anything else. Moonflower's not a thorn in my paw to be plucked out and forgotten." Blue Paw jumped down from the tree root, her paws so numb with cold that she landed clumsily. Sunfall glanced around at her. "Are you okay?" "Of course." She straightened up. She'd show him. She'd be the best apprentice he ever saw. But she wouldn't forget Moonflower. As we saw from that scene, Sunfall truly cared about Moonflower, and her death shook him too. He never took a maid after she died. Instead, he decided to help train and act as a father figure to Blue Star. He knew that it would make Moonflower happy, that there was still someone looking out for her daughter. Sunfall's pep talk to Blue Paw motivated her and got her back on track with her warriors training. Having Kim as her mentor challenged her, and is one of the major reasons she was able to blaze ahead to become ThunderClan's next leader. I'd love to hear in the comment section down below what you think about the conversation Sunfall and Blue Paw had. Do you think it had a major impact on her? If Stonepelt had continued on as her mentor, do you think he could have challenged or taught her enough to prepare her for the sacrifice she would later have to make for her clan to become deputy? Would she even have wanted to be ThunderClan's leader without Sunfall's example? I don't know. Let me know down below what you think. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to go and check out the video over on the side of my last speed paint. And click that subscribe button so you can always be notified when I make my next video. Alright guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon with the next speed paint. Bye-bye!